Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and what the heck, I am in a Dom Tropen. This is usually disastrous for me. I am terrible with Doms. I do not Dom well at all. So this actually turns out surprisingly well for me. For the team, it's a close loss as I recall, but I did actually relatively well after some serious stumbling at the beginning. Like right here, where beams to the shins, and beams to the shins from both directions, which, at this point, I'm already slightly exasperated. Like, really? Seriously? But eventually I get into the swing of it. Not anytime soon, but I do. So I decide to head down the side path for cover like I usually do, since I seem to be the beam magnet at the moment. But I am the Dom Tropen with the MMP-80 machine gun, which has a grenade launcher. So that's, at least it's got a decent amount of stun, and Avocado Zala, I am so sorry. And now I'm going after the gun cannon, but there's just too much between me and it, and I decide to try and get around the corner before they can kill me. And I do. Just. Stun that. Didn't quite get my rotation correct, or I probably could have used the official Dom combo on somebody. I tried, didn't quite get it. Zero got the kill, but I helped. And now I'm going to go around the corner and die. Did manage to catch that Gundam in a stun, that's decent. And it went past me with the tackle. And I switched to the wrong weapon. I think I was going for something with explosions, but didn't get it. So that's my first life. That gun cannon was a real terror to me for the first half of this round. But eventually I get it back, as you will see. But yeah, the first round I played a heavy weapons Dom on the Blue Destiny stage, and that was even worse. But this one, I managed a couple of decent kills, so that's the entire reason you're seeing this. It's like one of the least disastrous rounds I had on Xeon in a while. The other one, which will probably get posted sometime tomorrow, is words, Rob, is a round in Jabro where I wound up in the GOG, and I still come in dead last for for our team, but I did a pretty good job of not just wading into trouble and getting killed. Because I've seen enough GOGs that I have a pretty good idea of how not to GOG, which is nice. I mean, it really is, because it's a difficult mobile suit to use. It does not get stunned. It's still vulnerable to knockdowns, but does not stun. But it doesn't really have enough hit points as a melee type to stand up too many shots from a Gundam. So you really have to be careful. And that is my attempt at the Dom combo. I got interrupted in the middle, but I did get it. But yeah, just so you know, the official way the Dom combo works, which took me forever to figure out, is stun, downswing, backdash, and tackle. It's the backdash that gets you out of the downswing animation fast enough to do the tackle. And I don't think it would work as well with forward. I think it has to be back. That's how I usually see it done anyway. But there's that gun cannon again. I'm waiting for something to come up that I can actually use it. And at this point, I wander off and... Well, no, at this point I die, but after I come back, I wander off, and Zero said he was pretty sure I was going to die. But as it turns out, I had a slightly better time of it than that. I think somebody ultimately captures B, and my compliments to them for that, because that wound up being very useful near the end. Pardon if I'm talking a little fast, but occasionally I do multiple takes on this, but I've had to shut myself in this room and turn the fan off, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that any longer than I have to, because, oh man, it has been warm this week. So yeah, I'm headed in this direction because there's one guy against what I'm pretty sure, are two mobile suits, so that's where I need to be. And it's our random. Missed on the Sturmfaust, or actually there's a word for that thing that I didn't do right. There, that, and get one of them with the MMP-80. It's the gun cannon. I expected to get the Gundam, but I just basically need to get that before it gets me. And I got it done. So that's a good pile of points. Now I've got a Sturmfaust. I'm coming up this way. Am I the one who captured B? It sucks having a bad memory, I'll tell you. But got him and caught him with the side swing, but he tackled, so it didn't count. Stun, maintain stun, Dom combo. That's how it's supposed to work, and I did it right for once, and only once. That's an exaggeration. I might have done it for two, but mostly once. Okay, I think it's Zero who captured B, and thank you, Zero. And okay, that's two Dom combos. All right. And Guangstar was right behind me. So we got it. Yeah, so, brief flash of competence. Let's all savor it, shall we? Wasn't that nice? Now, like I said, we don't win, but that was like that last minute where I killed 4 mobile suits on one run is probably my best performance in a Dom type mobile suit ever. So that it's nice to have that recorded for posterity. It really is. And now I'm going to die because, as you can see, I have 2,700 hit points. But I'm just trying to throw some stuns in for the rest of the team to exploit while I hide. Because 2,700 hit points, that's one fully charged beam shot, and I'm a dead man. Or if that GO4 decides to use its giant launcher, it can do that in one shot like nothing. So if it hasn't used up that single shot this life, yep. That was just the normal rifle, but that was enough. And now I respawn. 1 minute left. Yeah, it was Zero that took B, and a good thing it is, because I'll be able to get back and help as soon as possible. Again, still not enough, but it helped. And I think, unfortunately, I used up my entire burst of competence on that last thing, so we're not going to have time to kill anybody else. Which is a pity. Since there's so few name tags there that I did get somebody. There's so few, numbers there for my team that I just, fired blindly and it worked. But now I'm getting myself in trouble because I actually get caught between the two Gundams. As you can see, that's it. I'm done. Gun cannon got a shot in and I'm dead. If I had managed to take out the G4, which was relatively weak at the time, we might have won it, but it got me first because I charged right past the G5, and that was a mistake. But c'est la vie. It was a close round, and it was a close round that I think we all enjoyed, and a close round we all did pretty well on, so you can't really beat that. So, yeah, I'll take an entertaining failure over a boring success. At least in video games. In real life, give me the boring success. But yeah, I came in top score. We were all equal on pilot kills, entertainingly enough. Everybody but Avocado Zala got 4. And yeah, and like I said, because I was not expecting to get top score by any stretch of the imagination. I beat out our random guy who was in the Garibaldi Alpha, so that was what we call a good round. Okay, so the G4 event lasts until at least this Wednesday or Thursday, I think. After that, we're not sure what it is. It may be the 4th anniversary event, in which case they will probably be giving away high-level mobile suits like they're candy, as is usual. Fingers crossed on that for everybody, because, they gave away the GPs recently. That's going to be tough to top. But that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more. So until then, hope everybody takes care and has fun. Later.